Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to have you here and to join us just with discovering the Bible and also discovering the lifestyle you should live or how you can live um, as a result of reading the Bible, okay? Applying it to your life. All right, so with this video, it's going to be short and sweet. There are, I would say, 3 to 5 main things that you want to do to approach being a Christian, right? That's what this video is about, this particular video. Now, when people think about Christians, some of them lump all of the 3 pillars together, right? So they're going to say Catholics are Christians, Orthodox Christians are Christians, and evangelicals are Christians. These are theologically different, 3 different pillars. Now, there's the basic tenets of each group or each segment, if you will, in Christendom, although they all fall under the umbrella, and there's many world religions that are like this, right? There are some very distinct theological differences, and we'll talk about that in another video. But for now, my advice and my suggestion for someone who wants to discover Christianity, but more than that, they want to discover the spiritual experience of getting to know God, right? Through the avenue of Christianity. There's one name you have to know, and it's Jesus Christ. Okay? It is vital, super important. You'll hear me use that word often. It is vital and very important that you are focused on the person of Jesus Christ when you are reading the word from Genesis to Revelation, from the beginning of the Bible to the end, right? And you also want to start with, first tip, you want to start with, second tip, you want to start with a Bible that's more so, that's easy to understand when you're if you're a first time reader, right? Not if you're getting back on the wagon of sorts. Consider the CEV, a common English version, or the New Living Translation, or the New International Version. I think these are really good Bible versions for seekers to just help you easily to ingest what the Bible is saying. And there's also audio Bible, free audio Bible resources like through Bible Gateway, Bible Hub. Bible Hub and Biblia.com, I don't think they have audio, but you can check that. But as far as Bible Gateway, they do have audio, so you can listen to it while you're driving to really relax, to help you meditate in the morning, like on a walk, or while you go hiking, while you're walking the dog. Even there were times I used to listen to sermons and listen to audio Bible while I was cleaning, cooking, taking a shower, taking out the garbage, just having my earbuds in, all kinds of stuff, right? And so that's super important, is make sure you're focusing on Jesus first, Jesus Christ, right? That's the first step and the most important step when you're getting ready to pray and to really embark on the pilgrim journey or to embark on the Christian journey, okay? And when you're reading the word, just have Jesus Christ in mind, okay? Now, by the word, I mean the Bible, okay? That's kind of like a common phrase that you'll hear be said amongst, churchgoers or Christians or people who are living for God, right? And another thing is you want to pray to God with your whole heart. That means you really want to mean it. As best as you can, pray in faith. And that's what it means to pray in faith, is to pray like you believe that you're talking to someone, right? If you're a family member or your friends or your coworker or something like that, they're in front of you, you're going to talk to them as if they're real Christians. They are real people, okay? So that's the same way we approach God. So, focus on Jesus. Make sure you're reading the word. when you read your Bible, you can read it on your app. You don't have to have a book. It's better to have a book so you don't get distracted by notifications. But you can also read it on your laptop, desktop, and your Kindle, or any device that is going to help you focus on the word that you're reading and meditate on it. You don't have to read the entire Bible in a day. You don't have to read a book in a day, um, but just make sure that when you're reading it, you're thinking about how does this relate to God's person, His character. What is He trying to say here? When you pray, you can say, God, I don't really understand what you're saying here. Please reveal your word to me. Make it make sense, okay? And um, yeah, and then after that, what you want to do is you want to make sure you're experiencing God and experiencing Christianity at home first. But you can't just stay home, right? Well, we're in a pandemic, so that's a little different. But what I mean by that is, feel free to take your time through the Word and then start listening to sermons. If you email me and you guys contact me on social media, I can give you references for churches in your local area, in your local country. I can give you church references, and also if you want opportunities to serve in ministry, to do volunteer work in your local area, you can also reach out to me for that. And excuse me if I cough here, guys, because I'm definitely a little under the weather. Just working out in the cold, which was a bad idea, but I'm resting up so I can get better, so and stay focused on ministry, right? So yeah, and that's the other tip is you want to see if you can find a local congregation that is very nurturing and they have experience working with new believers, okay? Because you'll also find other new believers there, but you want to make sure that they stress teaching from the Bible. Okay, that's so important. A balanced church is going to have a good balance of spiritual testimonies, but also you're gonna hear the ministers use the Bible. If they're not using the Bible, run away from that church, right? If it's all talk and they're saying it's only revelation, God does not speak outside of the word that He's revealed to us. That's the reason why the Bible's there. It is a benchmark of how the people of God have to communicate the gospel to the rest of the world. Okay, and you'll soon be doing that too. But what you have to focus on is keeping God in mind, practicing communicating with Him, reading about Him, reading about His works done historically, and you want to make sure that you're putting yourself in a comfortable position to ingest the word and set out a daily regimen, just like how you eat food, how you drink water, how you watch your favorite shows, or do some of your favorite things. Start adding prayer, reading the word into your daily regimen. And I guarantee you'll start to see changes, but do it in faith, okay? And when you're looking for a church, you might have to sign up for some Zoom meetings. That's okay. They might ask you to speak with someone, especially now. They might ask you to email and speak with someone so that you can, someone can kind of maybe put you in the best position to get you discipled or to see just where you're at in your walk, or to help you with even deeper things. You have some people that show up and they're like, hey, I have cancer, I want to go to church. Or hey, my marriage is failing, I want to go to church. Or you have some people who they show up and they said, hey, I think this is a good idea. I don't do anything on Sundays. This would probably be a good thing for me. But you just want to communicate and you want to put yourself in the best position to succeed. All right. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned for more tips. I don't want to go too long. We have another video coming out today, just in regards to why the Bible is important and why you should read it. It's going to be a much longer video, but take this, run with it. Okay, you want to. Oh yeah, and don't forget to praise and worship. We'll have a video on this as well, but the Bible is going to talk about praise and worship and why it's important. And you're going to see certain characters in the Bible, especially the Old Testament, praising, singing, dancing. And there is a way where this becomes even a spiritual tool for um, fighting the good fight against the demons that we all struggle with in whatever way, or the mental thoughts that we struggle with sometimes. Praise and worship actually helps with that too. When you're singing to God, it's like a different style or form of prayer, but you can be praising Him and worshiping Him because you love Him. And that's the whole reason why this channel exists. That's the whole reason why you want to read the Bible and pray, is because you want to learn to love God and make His love more real to you. Guys, thanks for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content and videos coming out soon. Interviews, and we have a bunch of beautiful things in store for you. God bless you.